Alright, what up? Did you miss me? I missed you. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Jeannie, and you already know what it is. So let's just get into the energy, alright? We're gonna do a late night energy reading for the Virgos. I want to start out by saying thank you for everyone who donated, sent me a birthday gift, wish me happy birthday. I really do appreciate you and love you. And the sale is still continuing till the 22nd. Let's get into it. Um, First of all, it's like proximity. Like they're showing me the energy of knowing that something only exists when it's in proximity. So it's like out of mind, out of sight, out of mind energy. Heavy on the sight. Most of my notes over here are about like eyes, people watching, something about seeing, sudden realizations. I'm hoping that the energy makes more sense, but I'm also getting like you could be trying to keep things more mysterious on purpose. You can feel like there's people watching, so you never let them know your next move. Let's get into the energy for Virgo. What's going on? I just want to be the plug so my family can eat. And soul powers. Ah. Okay, so first of all, there's some type of aspiration that you have, some type of passion. Okay, I just want to be the plug so my family can eat. Is the energy, first of all, earth sign energy, but it's the energy of somebody willing to do what it takes to make sure, their family is good. So this is giving me like the origin story. There may have been circumstances that pulled out this energy. All right. So you may have been seeing an epidemic in your community and it made you passionate about standing up, right? You could be seeing terrible things being defunded and people being neglected, and you could be worried about how this is going to affect you. And it's putting you in the energy of wanting to be a plug, wanting to be an outlet, wanting to help others, wanting to create mutual progression in some type of way. And this is activating some type of soul power that you have. All right. This soul power is basically the energy of you in your highest form. Okay. What they're showing me with this energy is an instrument. Like we are all made an instrument, and that instrument plays in a certain way. You are an instrument, and when you put under circumstances, when someone plays you, you make sounds, right? So the world is playing you, pulling out your soul powers. But this came from like passion. So this would be the energy of like seeing something terrible and wanting to stand up and take a cause or take a stand in some type of way. So circumstances are pulling out soul powers. All right. Trap, Rolling Stone, and I'll head out. Yeah, I was getting something about perpetual movement. There's somebody who could be like trying to trap you up, but if you keep moving, like who are they gonna trap you? That's what I was getting by proximity. Okay? Like if you are in proximity to something, then they can set up traps. But if you are not in the proximity to something, you feel me? 9-3 could be significant. 1972 could be significant. The Temptations could be significant. If you're not in the proximity to something, it's easy to just turn around or not entertain some type of trap. Okay, but we're talking about I just want to be a plug so my family can eat. First energy out here. So a lot of you are having that soul recognition, soul powers tapping into creating some type of outlet or plug. All right, you could be really focused on creating multiple streams of income. Maybe you're someone who wants to do a lot. All right, and because of this, it's causing you to activate soul power. So it's pulling it out of you. It's almost like you're being placed under conditions to pull the hustle out you. And some of you could be like doing very well at this time. It's that you want to magnify off the energy. You want to enlarge your proximity. I'm getting something about monopoly. Okay. I'm also getting something about like there's someone who has like a position and nobody knows how they have that position, and they have that position because people in proximity needed someone to do things they couldn't do. So it's like the fall guy. There's like a fall guy who's like taking all the hate and the blame, but the ones who are in proximity are the ones who put the fall guy out there. Yeah, fairy tale in the reverse. That's crazy. So something is reality, is real. I just want to be a plug. There could be someone who's taking all the hate in order to distract you from what's real, because we're gonna hate whoever is, you know, in charge basically. But the ones who are really doing something are the ones in proximity. There's something about like searching and memories. There's something about the people who are closest to you are more likely to do something. Okay, proximity. We have searching and memories. I just want to be the plug so my family can eat. Seeking your other half. Memories of good times. And then fairy tales in the reverse again. Something about reality. But y'all remember when I told you there was something about eyes and watching and looking, the feeling of being watched, eyes on you, etc. It's coming up again. I'm also getting shoe fly, don't bother me. Okay? You're searching for something though. You just want to be a plug so your family can eat. You're searching for a way to be a plug. With this memory, looking back, reminiscing, I feel like some of you could be looking back in your life, realizing that it's external factors being placed upon you that's causing some type of search. So this is giving me the energy of like you being somewhere that you hated at one time, but now you're looking back, reminiscing on that state, because in that state you had ignorance. All right, in that state you had some type of bliss. You were free from the knowledge of something, and now that you have the knowledge, now you know you have to be a plug. It's this type of shit. Okay, you're searching for a way to create abundance for you, your community, and your family because you know the truth about something. And I feel like a lot of you are reminiscing on the times where you didn't know the truth, where when shit was just a fairy tale and not reality, but it's reality now. All right, and now that it is, I feel like your decisive knowing of reality, decisive knowing of what you want and what you need, Ace of Swords, is causing like an activation of your soul powers. Now you can take action in the right path, right, in the right way. I just want to be a plug so my family can eat. Okay, so your overall energy, Virgo, is the star card. Your ancestors and guides are trying to pull a hustle out of you. They're trying to create a hustle. I heard this is the process that a hustler is created. Okay, this is the process in which I heard a billionaire is created, but it's not even that. It's like this is the process in which masters are created. With the star card here, there could be like a wish fulfillment that you're very inspired about. That's what I said earlier. Like you're very passionate about some type of cause. You feel me? Some type of plug or outlet. And even furthermore, it's one in which the divine can be illuminated through or highlighted through. So some of you, oh my goodness, some of you have, oh, stop playing with me. Some of you have memories of when the divine gave you what you asked for, what you were searching for. This is, I'm getting like ET, extraterrestrial encounters. I'm getting like the impossible. I'm getting the universe lining up in a way where it's no doubt that some type of divine intervention had to take place because there's no other way it could happen. I get you searching for that again. You want to be a plug or an outlet for divine miracles to come in, glorifying the divine through all that you do. They're giving me this instrument again. Okay, because you know how when you love somebody, you play for them. You feel me? You take care of them. You do whatever for them. When you love God, when you love yourself, when you love the divine, you act for them. You do things for them. And some of you realize the more that you do for the divine, the more the divine will do to you. You have proof of it. You've done it before. You have a taste of your soul powers. Oh, I see you. Oh, I see. You got a little taste of the soul powers. And now you just want to be a plug for the outlet, okay? I mean, you just want to be the plug or the outlet or to plug things into, okay? Or you just want that to be the plug that you just want it to be the outlet that you plug into. There's there's something about, oh my gosh, sorry y'all, this is crazy. There's something about you and I, okay, realizing uh there is a source in the divine, and then that second realization that it's like you on the other side of there, and it's like the you and I energy. So you don't know sometimes if you're the plug or the outlet, or you could be at sometimes the plug and the outlet to people. Okay, so I'm getting like you could have been a vessel in which a blessing came through for someone else. Okay, or a blessing came through someone for you. Take it as a resonance, but you're searching for this plug and outlet scenario again, the perfect scenario in which the divine can pour into. This shit crazy. Okay, 10 of Cups. All right, that's what brings you happiness. That's your wish fulfillment. There's something about like your North Node. You're stepping into your North Node, what you are really meant to do in this world. You realize what it is. 8 of Coins. You may realize that it has to do with like your work or career. You also could realize that you have the experience. That's what I mean about something that already happened. Okay? So this is like somebody already getting a taste of their soul powers and realizing what they gotta do to use them properly. It's like if I can get this little bit of blessing from being a novice, imagine if I'm an expert. Imagine if I'm a master. Imagine the blessings that'll come through when I master this energy. And I feel like this is what you're searching, what you're looking for. That time where you mastered yourself, where you learned lessons, where you were tapped in, so tapped in, where you could see a bigger, broader picture and realize that you're a reflection of your reality. 7 of Swords in the reverse. The 4 of Swords. This is like calling a lie, calling a bluff here. And this is like also like blatant, obvious 7 of Swords energy. All right, this is what I told you though. The enemy comes to rob, kill, destroy. We all know that. So there's gonna be people put in place in authority positions to rob us, hurt us, deceive us. You feel me? And it's gonna get more blatant, and it's going to be triggering soul powers. So this is a message of hope out there. Things are gonna start getting desolate. I made this video like earlier this year or last year even, and I told everybody everything is gonna get worse before it gets better. And this is a scenario of that, the meek inheriting the earth, because it's like the opposition, the oppression, the clear racism, like the clear disrespect is the type of thing that pulls people's superpowers out. Okay? And it's almost like it's a trap to deceive and rob and hurt the chosen because it activates them. Okay, so I'm getting something about you. Four swords again. Four swords is at the bottom of the deck and then it popped out. I'm getting something about a passion being born inside of you based off of your expertise specifically on how to separate yourself from bullshit, lies, oppression. Four swords. You know how to do it. The devil. Yeah, you know how to do it. That's in the wrong deck there. The Valet of Cups. The Hermit in the reverse. The Ten of Cups. What's the devil in the Hermit in reverse? The moon. The star and the moons are out here. The devil and the hermit. Wow, I'm seriously picking up on what the fuck I just said earlier about proximity. Because with the devil to the hermit in reverse, it's giving me the energy of like, there are people in charge allowing something to happen, but the real enemies are like around us. With the devil and the hermit in reverse, so you could be like separating from all entities, from all demons, from all devils, from all toxic things. You're just separating and isolating yourself from it because you know with the moon card here, it's been illuminated to you. Quick download. You feel me? What you want is away from this. It's that simple. Okay? So this is giving me the energy of like also that crutch energy. Like people being set up like thinking that something is going to be support and then it turns out to be a stab in the back. Somebody may have done this to you before or things that are supposed to be support or help. Okay? Things that are supposed to be, I heard respite, are actually an entrapment. Because when you decide to be in mutual energy or proximity with something and partner up with something, you get put in something. Queen of Swords. And I feel like you are cutting all attachments. This is giving me the energy of only the attached will be affected by something that is going on. All right. And you could know this and you just need someone to understand it and be in mutual energy with you. But it's really hard for you to find people to do this. So you're going at it alone here with the Queen of Swords energy. All right. So this is the energy I'm getting, Virgo, for the first energetic read. It was almost 20 minutes. This energy is crazy. I feel like this is dominating your life right now. Like, I feel like you have mastered and have enough experience to see lies, to be able to understand what's going on and separate yourself from something. But some of you may be understanding that isolating yourself from something does not solve the problem. We have to get people who are in agreement to create better boundaries. It's this type of energy. So it's almost like you need people to Three of Cups. You need people to participate in what you know. So this is like some type of campaign, the Magician. This is like some type of campaign here. Okay. It's like a recruiting energy. It's almost like you have seen the truth in the light, soul powers. And I feel like you're searching for scenarios in which to bring mass effect of this soul powers. This is like you. This is like you tapped into your soul powers and now you want everybody else to experience it. Or a certain person, certain groups of people. And I'm getting like this is after isolating from the people in proximity to you. So this is like realizing that everybody around you is like stuck, locked in. They don't understand. They don't want your wisdom. They don't want your knowledge. They don't want your help. So you gotta go find somebody who does. You just need a couple of people, you feel me, to get something started. And I feel like through a couple of people getting something started, it's like an elixir of energy can be poured in, okay, alleviating problems for all. But some of these people don't even want to work to do that. They want to be stuck in their problems. You got to leave those people stuck, okay? Next energy for Virgo. What's going on outside Virgo's energy? That took forever. Okay, I'm trying to make sure the readings, but here I am, 20 minutes in, all cap. There's somebody outside of you who looks like a liar. People are laughing at this person. Okay, somebody may have lied on you. Mac Miller, self care. Yeah, they lied on you. They lied on the Virgo. There's something about a death. Okay, my condolences. 9-7 could be significant, but they lied on a Virgo. So 9-14 could be significant too. There's people outside of you who are lying on you, and people know it's all cap because they know what you got going on. Okay, there's a divine masculine here. Ooh, Wonder Twins activate and jump the broom. I pray you find what you need in this lifetime. Premeditated intentions. Yo, some of you are like in a relationship with somebody, okay? You've activated some type of path and you are getting married, y'all jumping a broom, whatever this is. There could be some type of masculine energy. I'm also getting the I and I scenario again, in which twin flames could be I and I energy, where you meet someone. Holy shit! Where you meet someone who has a mirror soul calling to you. Some of you could be calling in someone who has a mirrored soul calling as you, and this is how you know there's some type of twin flames, I and I. They see eye to eye with you. Okay, let's get into it. There's somebody out there though that's lying, a hella lying on you, and when they lie on you, people like in the back of their mind know that this person is lying. That's crazy. And they still lie. So you know, like the color red. Hey, what's going on outside of Virgo? People are trying to dissociate what you got. Dissociate from you, Virgo. There are people around you who's trying to put on some type of poker face, act like they're not affected by something that you're doing. They are. They are heavily affected. The Candyman in you. Self-care treating me right. Ain't that crazy? So I'm about full circle. Wonder Twins activate and the Candyman, y'all. Again. So I just went on this whole spiel. That's crazy. Some of you are manifesting this. And it's not a fucking fairy tale, bitch. Unsafe decision and opposites in harmony. It's unsafe. You now know it's unsafe to try to harmonize with people who are incompatible. That's like fucking with the unevenly yoked right there. And I feel like there's people who are watching you and they want to release their ego. They're observing you and they're false. But you're not taking action towards that. You're putting space. This is the motherfucker who's in your proximity that you are getting out of your proximity. Okay? Somebody and they dusty energy gots to go. Okay? They gotta pack it up. They had to go and pack it up. They gotta go pack it up. Yeah, some of you are actually like packing up, moving, ascending, fatality, speaking up, and mirrored. and muse. That's crazy. Some of you are going to move on from some type of relationship and get real passionate about your soul calling, and you're going to speak up about it. And someone's going to hear you speaking up about it and be really passionate about what the fuck you just said. And they're going to realize that they have just met a person who sees them eye to eye. And you're going to realize you have people out there who see you eye to eye. This is going to create some type of mirrored effects, mirrored muse energy, and it's very unexpected because a lot of you have gone through some excruciating pain. All right, you have to face your shadow side when it comes to lust, temptation, the forbidden fruit, maybe even jealousy, but you did not let it harden your hearts. Okay, there's some type of patterns you're walking away from, baby. So there's some type of patterns you're walking away from, and you're basically, wow. I'm getting like that nomad energy. I don't know if I said this earlier, but it's perpetual movement. It's like you're sending out a signal all over the world to find the I and I energy. Wonder Twins activate, and there's something about twin passion here, a twin life passion. Candyman. The Candyman can because he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. All right, this is my Divine Masculine card. And that's crazy because my second note on here is elixir, and then it says mixture of bad and good. The Candyman can because he mixes it with love and make the world taste good. There's someone who could turn lemon into lemonade, okay? This is the Divine Masculine who does magic tricks. They turn good into bad. They turn bad into good. Okay, they have the ability to mix things, and whoever this is creates like a product. See how there's like candy or something? This is somebody who would be a producer. Okay, so under them, under their authority, under their rule, they would produce things to give to the world, and it would mix into the world to change it. So this person's calling has something to do with making a product. Your calling has something to do to being a plug for your fam. So that means while this person is more based on like selling and trading of products, you're more based on like coaching, advising, leading people, pouring in. All right. And there's something about a shared passion. You be on a journey to treat yourself right, do a lot of self care. This is being done purposely in order to prepare you for some type of partnership. This does not have to be romantic, but a divine masculine is out here. I could be speaking to a divine masculine, okay, or I said this is outside energy, so that's outside energy, baby. So I don't know. What's going on with Wonder Twins activating? Whoa. We have meeting up, discussing, planning, and dating multiple people. And that came out in reverse. This is, like I said, this isn't something that you look for. Okay, this is not something that's going to be like a meetup. This is not something that's going to be planned. This is something that's going to be like orchestrated. Do you remember when I said divine intervention to act through something? You're being a plug so the divine can act through you. There's something about you passionately wanting to help others around you that creates the outlet in the plug scenario. So it's like your manifestations are magnified by your intentions. Excuse me. And some of you have intentions for all to eat. And it's like there's people who have lower odds than you that if they were to get with you would have greater odds. And you could be seeing this at this time. Okay, so you could be pouring into people, giving to others, just being a help and helping yourself at the same time. I had something else and then it eluded me. It's probably because I'm taking too long. We have bad timing, yeah. Divine timing at work. Yeah, something is going to be very bad timing. You're going to meet someone when you're very busy. Okay, I split the deck on flow. They're asking you to go with the flow. Your career can be taken off at this time. You could be doing well with your multiple streams of income, just making it rain. And you could run into somebody, you could be like, this is really not the time. I just, stepped into this. I don't want to jeopardize anything that I got going on. That type of energy. What's the Candyman? We got drama, creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreaction, and drama queen. And we got sign. Ghost, leave him behind. And justice. Somebody stands for justice, okay? They are black or white. Not in the sense of like skin color, but like it's either black or white for them. All right. Whoever this is, with the creating problems, thirsty for attention and overreaction and drama queen, whoever this is used to dealing with drama, dealing with people who create problems. And this gave this person signs in order to find their calling. So it's like something bad, some drama, something craziness caused this person to step up into their role. So this could be someone who makes like a family Bible. You feel me? They make a handbook on, what not to do in relationships. This is somebody who will sell a product over signs that they have dealt with. Okay. So this person dealt with multiple problems, or they know single mothers who deal with multiple problems, so they give them a handbook. It's this type of energy. Somebody knows that a lot of people deal with a certain problem while plumbing, so they make a manuscript. This is that type of person who creates, who I almost said they create drama. Lord have mercy. Someone who sees drama and knows what to do with it. Take the good and the bad. All right, what's Wonder Twins activate? I wonder who sings the Candyman. Damn. 2 of Wands, Temperance, 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Some of you have chosen a path, the middle path. Distance. Some of you have chose the path in which brought more in for you. The more expansive path. All right. You have sincerely let something go. Oh, okay. Some of you are waiting for the moment where you can sincerely let something go. And that's when some type of Ace of Cups comes in. New passion, new love, new person. Okay. Productive energy. You be falling in love with yourself with the self-care energy. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, this is you over here. Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups, looking back and reminiscing. Some of you miss, the Empress. Damn. Some of you miss who you were before some shit happened. And you're waiting to get back to the person you were before something happened. I feel like some of you are reminiscing and looking back on the other half, and the other half was you. Sometimes you still miss that you. You still miss that thing. You still miss that whatever this was. The Empress, you've grown up now. Some of you may have had children. You crossed the threshold of just reminiscing and going back. You got things to do here. Three of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay, the Devil and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I see you reminiscing on the time in which you were unaffected by something that happened. Okay, but with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups energy, I see you being open to socializing and loving more. Okay, I also see you're still in proximity to some type of devil that you're trying to starve out. It keeps coming up. Whoever is in devil energy around you is being starved away from you. Like they physically can't be near you, or they get drained or something. Like somebody's being starved out of your proximity while you open up to others. What's the Three of Cups, Queen of Cups? You may meet somebody through a friend, the Tower. The Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. And the Sun card here. You may open yourself up to love and find that you have a lot of options, Virgo. And you may need to, like, you may feel like somebody's going to be hurt about you moving away from them, but you're going to start seeing, like, positive options, positive people. And this is that meeting and discussing in the reverse in bad timing. Okay? Because you could have just been open to something and you didn't expect it to be something. Whatever it is, let's ask what it is. Seven of Cups energy. The Judgment. What's the Seven of Cups? The Hierophant wants to come out. What's the Seven of Cups? Yeah, the Judgment, the Four of Wands. You didn't think you could meet the Hierophant. You didn't think you could meet somebody who you could marry, be in two minds with. And that's, again, what the fuck I said. The Judgment and the Four of Wands. Some of you have somebody who also has, like, they see eye to eye with what would make you happy. Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay, so some of you, Virgo, I don't know what to tell you. I feel like you wanted to be open to having like friendships and loving everybody and celebrating everything, but you're gonna have one person out of this group who really stands out, and you know if you choose this person, it's gonna hurt other people. That's why it's bad timing or something with timing. But with the Judgment to the Four of Wands, yeah. Love comes back into your life is this type of energy. So I don't know what to tell you. Some of y'all may find love at work. I wouldn't do that. You feel me? I personally wouldn't do that. Okay, but I'm getting like some type of energy of like two business people or people who are about business. The Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Yeah, this over and over again. There's gonna be some type of relationship or solid foundation, some type of community, some type of spiritual inheritance created from inspiration of like pain. This is that energy I was telling you about. I just want to be the plug so my family can eat. Something terrible happening that inspires you to do something. Do something about all the loss. Okay? Some type of loss inspires you to take action on something. At one time, you may not have been taking action. But something that inspires you to take action is going to get you tied up into a productive I wouldn't even say like crowded, but with the Six of Wands, you could be getting a lot of attention, and it's not really like you got a lot going on. All right, I'm just gonna put it at that. What's the Candyman energy? There's also some type of weird devil energy. There's like this weird person around you that you're trying to get away from. You're not communicating with them anymore. Okay. They keep popping up. There's something about being in proximity to this person. They could be a Capricorn. What's the Candyman? The Candyman can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Yeah, I don't know what this is, yo. I don't know what that is. Take it as it resonates. What's the Candyman? There's something about Halloween. Somebody may pass out candy. Alright. This person may like actually make candy. They may be like a chef, really good with food. They may be a drink. They may make drinks, elixirs. We get the Queen of Pentacles to the Tower, to the Death card, to the Moon, to the Ace of Cups, to the Seven of Wands. Two of Wands, Ten of Wands. Yeah, so this person is having some type of opposite experience with you, which is like fucking trippy. He's the last. Hey, don't judge me, okay? I can say fucking trippy, alright? Anyways, because the last video I put up, it was talking about the double-sided vortex and people being in alignment with that, having like mirrored experience. And now we're talking about someone who has some type of mirrored passion. And this is telling me that something may have happened to someone he cared about with his drama, the Queen of Cup, the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, the Death card to the Moon. For instance, this person could have been in a relationship with a Queen of Pentacles. They could have had a sister that was a Queen of Pentacles, a mother figure, whatever this is. And something happened to this person. They took a Tower, Death card of the Moon, and it transformed what this person wanted with the Ace of Cups to the Seven of Wands to the Two of Wands. Instead of just being a human in the world, now they have a passion. Now they have a reason. And this person's reason is to protect his loved ones. Two of Wands. So the Candyman, oh shit. Where he at? The fuck? Ah, dang. So the Candyman's job is to help others in need. And they're not supposed to take care of others. You feel me? This is somebody selling a product. This is somebody giving a product. This is somebody protecting others. So they may donate with their money. They may make a cause off of this. But this is not somebody who's going to like take care of people. But with the Seven of Wands, they're definitely going to stand up when needed, if needed. This is like someone who's capable of protecting. You ever had one of them? One of them that's, you ever met one of those people where they have a big teddy bear demeanor, but they could easily knock out everybody in the room? Whoever this is like that, okay? With the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, whoever this is, ooh, they may have watched some women go through like domestic violence. They may have watched women go through problems, and it pushed in them a passion to help others, to stand up for the weak, for the meek. Two of Wands. And this is going back to the Two of Wands that is here, that talks about some type of meeting. Okay? So I don't know if There it is. Your passions align. Maybe you meet this person at a potluck and they're talking about their passion, and you over here and you're passionate about it, blah, 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 blah. And this starts some type of clicking and meeting of the minds. It's this type of energy here, Virgo. Okay, so in the pursuit of you searching for your passion, you find someone living in their passion. Ooh, amen. And you realize that you and this person have mirrored passions. That means if you progress, they progress. That means someone who can, ooh, they're giving me emperor energy, which the divine masculine is out here. The emperor did not come out. The empress did. But they're giving me the energy of like someone monopoly. Whew. Someone who can come in and take over. I know this is crazy, y'all. I know this is crazy to say, but my spiritual guides have been ministering me on the fact that divine masculine energy has its purpose, divine feminine energy has its purpose, and real divine masculines create proximity, they create protection, they create room for plugs for the divine feminine, okay, to pour into. And this is exactly what the fuck it is. There's something about mixing energy, mixing races, a bunch of racist people. There's a bunch of eyes watching you, Virgo. Shoe fly, don't bother me energy. And then there's this shit. So yeah, take this as it resonates. Some of you are going to manifest meeting a soul partner, which could be love or just a friendship or a family, community, whatever this is for you. And you're going to realize by pursuing your spiritual passions, you met someone who's doing the same thing. And you both can then magnify the divine at once. And that type of energy where two or more are gathered, y'all, creates a huge blessing. Let me go back to the beginning, because didn't you hear me say that you tapped into a little bit of the blessing, and it made you realize what would happen if I really like locked in? If this happened for me just doing the bare minimum, what would happen if I really put in that self-care? If I really looked at myself, if I really did that shallow work, if I really made myself work, if I really pushed myself, if I really went off with my passions, what would happen? You're finding out. You're finding out that it can only get bigger. And I feel like there's someone who's being brought to you to increase your proximity. This is the energy that I have for you, Virgo. If you resonate with anything here, you know what to do.